It was really hard to deal with. I always felt guilty because I felt I was giving my family problems. You know, I was always in the hospital, it was always something.
We've been married for 10 years. During the course of those 10 years, it's been a constant struggle.
I was engaged to my husband within 2 weeks after we met. I didn't allow any kind of fear to touch upon my relationship with David. David didn't know what diabetes was, but he was like, hey, we can do this, you know, we can make it work.
When we first got married, I think Florence's mom and sister were really, really worried.
I think I was more uptight and more focused on it than everybody else was.
Ça fait m'étonner parce que personne ne race qui fait ça.
I think in the beginning it was scary. You know, should Florence be eating this, or should she be checking her sugar, or did you hear what she said? It didn't quite make sense. Is her sugar low?
I've had diabetes for a long time, and I always thought I was the only one. But now there are just so many people with the disease.
There was really nothing available in terms of, say, family support type of information.
She had been sick for about 3 months.
For a few weeks, he had had some bedwetting problems.
I'd just be dying of thirst.
You have to drink all the time, you're really thirsty all the time, and you have to use the restroom a lot.
Oh my gosh, was I going to the bathroom a lot. And I was drinking a lot of water. I remember this one particular day when I had to go to the bathroom so badly, and I had a substitute teacher who said no. And I begged this woman, please let me go to the bathroom. And the worst thing happened. I started wetting myself. I was so embarrassed. I didn't know what to do, and the kids started looking. Oh my gosh, I thought it was the end of the world. I didn't want anybody to know I was sick.
Florence is in denial all the time about it. Sometimes it's little things like, you know, I'll just say kind of innocently, you know, just out of habit, oh, did you check your blood this morning? Yeah, I checked it. Or, no, I didn't check it. Or, you know, or whatever, depending on what mood she's in.
When I was a teenager, you know, I was still doing this thing where I was trying to belong. I always wanted to belong.
She wouldn't even wear the medical alert bracelet.
I was scared, yeah, I didn't want anybody to know when I was young.
I wanted to avoid it, you know, and try to just turn my head away from it and say, oh, you know, I'm gonna be normal.
I was worried about like my friends like not liking me anymore.
In our town, we are the family with diabetes.
Ignorant questions, like, how come you're not fat?
Should you be doing that?
Can you eat that?
Can you have this? Can you have that?
Are you gonna spaz on me?
I see Florence's isolation with it. I see how she feels different from other people. I've seen her embarrassment when it comes to issues like checking her blood.
I really didn't want to talk about it or give a lot away. There was a certain fear, you know, that this person will reject you.
If we're out in public and, oh, it's time to go out to eat, she sneaks off to the bathroom to check her blood.
When I went out on a date with someone, I didn't see myself saying, you know what, I take insulin. You know what, if I should go into shock here, and they're gonna say, huh?
Because I see it in her eyes, the embarrassment, the not wanting to have to deal with the questions and having people get into her business.
I've seen his frustrations with it, with me, and the things he's gone through, but no matter what, he's always been there for me.
How is he gonna handle it? Is he gonna know what to do? Is he gonna just get fed up with her and leave her because of it?
I had a girlfriend who I was dating for a long time, and I think that was one reason that we split up. Even though she cared, it was like I couldn't say, I need help. It makes me feel like sometimes I failed.
I felt separated from everybody else.
M'père m'a fait un wrong, dans sa montré m'nan.
Why did I get it? You know, what did I do? Did I do something wrong?
First, you feel a lot of guilt too, I think, as a parent. At least I did. Like, what did I do? I was overweight. You know, did that lead to this? Did I feed her the wrong foods?
I said, honey, Daddy promises you, whatever this is, we won't leave a stone unturned. And we'll find a cure for this disease.
I was devastated.
I'd say we mourned for a good 3 or 4 months. It was really hard on the family.
And it was just like someone punched me right in the gut.
It's still very emotional. It's 2 years. It feels like it's been 10. Sometimes it feels like 2 weeks.
Acceptance is an everyday thing, you know, and I'm doing a good job with it right now.
It doesn't stop me from doing anything.
You have to be strong to deal with this.
Diabetes is not an impediment to anything you want to do. You don't put your dreams aside.
We're in it to win it.
It's a bit of a badge of honor and just like, you know, this is what I've got to deal with, but this is what I can do.
I can do anything in my life I want to.
What I learned is you really got to let go. I know diabetes is not me. It's not something I can allow to control my life.
I have diabetes.
I have diabetes.
I'm a diabetic.
I have diabetes.
I have diabetes.
I have diabetes.
My name is Zipporah, and I have diabetes.
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 My name is Florence, and I have diabetes.
I've gone through some deep changes in my life. It hasn't been